exercises for glutes, a whole glute workout that's going to get you pumped and feeling really good. Let's get started.
What's up everyone? I thought I'd do a voiceover for this video so I could share with you the exercises I've found really beneficial over the years when trying to grow my glutes. Before we begin, I'd just like to point out that I do make a conscious effort to stretch and warm up before all my lifts, particularly leg day, as I have very stiff hip flexors due to an imbalance in my hips, so I complete a range of floor exercises and mobility work before heading into my first lift. If you're interested in seeing more of this, then drop a comment below and I'll make sure to include them.
So once I've warmed up, I tend to always start my leg days with a heavy compound movement. And because I'm focusing on glutes today, I'm going to start with heavy glute bridges.
As you can see here, I've set up a flat bench, a mat and a bar load with 10 kg aside for my warm-up. I'll do this for 2 sets before moving on to working sets. When loading up the weight, I'll add 10 to 20 kg aside after each set, depending on how I feel. Notice I'm keeping my chin close to my chest, my core is tight, and with a slight dead stop at the bottom, I drive through my heels and push my pelvis up to feel that squeeze in the glute. Hip thrusts aren't just for the ladies. Guys, get involved. My top tip for this exercise is on that last rep. Hold the squeeze at the top for 10 seconds.
That took us about 10 minutes and we burned nearly 80 calories. My heart rate always goes really high with those heavy contractions. Now, normally I would incorporate a squat in every single leg day. This particular one, the V squat, is what we're going to use today.
I love this machine. There's so much you can do depending on whether you face in or out and where you place your feet on the pad. As you can see here, I'm using it in reverse with a wide stance and my toes are slightly out. This ensures I get a deep squat and my back remains in a neutral position.
Now I'm going to hit my glutes using a variation of a split squat in this standing shrug machine.
I don't know about you guys, but I've always found Bulgarian split squats a little tricky. As I've already mentioned, my hip balance isn't great, so getting set up on a bench and hopping forward was never fun for me. These are a winner and they fire up my glutes no end. They look more complicated than they are and you really don't need that much weight. Just remember to keep your back neutral, your chest up and face forward. Give them a go, let me know what you think. This exercise is pretty self-explanatory, but don't underestimate a wide leg press. Again, there's so much you can do, so mix it up and get creative. Sometimes I do heavy drop sets, dead stops, but here I'm going for slow and steady 15 reps with a moderate weight. From here, we then moved on to reverse hack squat. And this exercise here is kind of a cross between your stiff leg deadlifts and your traditional good mornings. You get a real stretch and burn on the glutes here and great activation of the hamstrings too. You can see I've placed my feet on the machine, but play around with what works for you so you can really feel it. I superset this with wide goblet squats and you can see I'm keeping them low in order to keep constant tension on my glutes and really burn it out for those last 15 reps. What a burn. The final 2 exercises that I did were also supersets. Glute kickbacks on this awesome machine. The trick I find with these is to not go too heavy and keep them within the top range of the motion so as not to give your glute any rest by pulling it in. I superset this with Abducters, performed in a neutral position, and that concludes the workout. By this point, I'm well and truly pumped. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this voiceover. Let me know what else you want to see, and have a great day.